Hello! So I'm here and I'll let you introduce this cutie pie here.
Baby, okay. Oh, yes, thank you. This is Groot. He is, now he's 6 months old. And yeah, he's definitely goes from 0 to 100 a lot faster than his sister. Yeah, he's my first boy dog, and he's crazy. So he I think is different than Sink in that he actually Sink has no interest in playing with other dogs.
And just a refresher, they're both Moody's.
Oh yes. So Sink has no interest in playing with other dogs. She just wants to play with me.
Okay.
And I think Groot's a little bit different, where he actually does want to play with other dogs, but he's most dogs the way he tries to play. They're what the heck. So they're this is not playing, and Groot thinks being super loud and crazy is how dogs want to play, which is fair because he plays with Sink most of the time. But I feel the 6 to 9 months was the hardest controlling the chattiness with Sink. Or managing it. Obviously I know they're gonna bark, which is fine, but the 6 to 9 months with Sink was very hard, and I feel Groot is making it it's probably harder than with Sink. So just looking to help him with that.
Okay.
Yeah, he's on a stick. So
wonderful.
Yes.
Beautiful. He settles for a stick.
Yes.
So he's reactive to dogs.
Yeah, pretty much only dogs. Unless somebody really startles him.
So when he's reactive, what does he do?
Screams.
He screams.
Yes.
Lovely.
Yes.
And how long has he been doing that? I mean, he's not been on the planet very long.
Right,
but.
yeah. I don't think it's really gotten bad until really about the 6 month mark. I feel because we've been playing at that since he was a baby.
Okay.
And I feel it's also somewhat now, which again, Sink went through this too.
Yeah.
Is this is my human, and you need to stay away.
Uh-huh.
I feel is a lot of it with him. Mm-hmm. When other dogs are around, even if he knows them and is fine playing with them, he still wants to be I'm gonna sit in mom's lap. Just so everyone is clear.
This is my mom.
Yeah, this is my mom, and no one else gets to talk to mom. Yeah. So, what do you think, silly boy? Hey, cutie pie. Yes, nice. Yes, nice.
And so when you say the 6 month mark, because I know we met last week.
Yeah, so
and
he was technically 6 months then.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he's had it for about 2 weeks.
Yeah, well, I would say, yeah, really January is when I started. I started to be
okay, so about a month.
Yeah.
Almost.
Yeah.
Okay. Good. And he reacts to all dogs, any dogs.
Unless he
big dogs, little dogs.
Unless
dogs,
he knows
dogs.
them. If he knows them, then he's
strange
okay.
dogs.
Yeah.
Any strange dog.
Yeah, any strange dog.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's never met Dakota before, so
yeah.
Dakota would.
Yes. Oh yeah.
Okay.
There'll be lots of yelling. I'm sure.
Excellent. Well, we hope not.
Yeah. Well,
we're gonna try to avoid yelling.
We'll see.
Although we are Moody, so
yes, right. Yeah.
We may have some vocalizing, but no yelling. I'm hoping.
Yes. We will see about that.
All right. Any questions for me?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, great. All right, it is 8:45. Just started with Amy and Groot, the Moody, and it's our first session, and we will see how that goes. We're about 200 feet away, since he's baby boy and never done this before. So I'll show you what that looks like. So that's them way up by the trash cans there. Really far. And we have had no reactions yet. I'm not entirely sure that Groot has seen Dakota yet, but I want to try and stay under threshold for him, especially being a baby. So again, part of my magic recipe for this is, especially with the ones who are likely to have a bit of a hard time, I don't care about loose leash walking. I don't care about heel. I don't care about obedience for these at all. But you are allowed to treat the dog for looking at you and for looking at the trigger. So in this case, Dakota is the trigger. So Amy and Groot have made the turn. And they are walking nicely. Dakota and I are following. So far, so good. No yelling. So Groot has stopped to sniff a few times, which is lovely. We're probably about 150 feet away now. Starting to close the distance. Here's Dakota for reference. There we go. Ah, good to know. So now I know for sure Groot has seen us. He turned around there. So I'd say we're about 100 feet away now. Definitely starting to close the gap. No yelling. Very happy about no yelling. So Groot just had a really cute little play moment there. And I'd say we're about 70 feet away. Closing the distance. Here's Dakota for reference. There, definitely has seen us now. He's doing so well, I kind of wondered. So we had 3 woo-woos because Amy stopped moving. But we recovered. We can look. He gets a cookie for that. What a good boy. And back to sniffing. Good recovery strategy. I love when they can use their nose so fast. That's why it's nice to catch reactivity in the puppy stage. Good boy! Yep, and walk. Yeah, good boy, treat. Good job. There we go. We had one hard look, so I waited. This is about 60 feet, I want to say. Here's Dakota, just for reference. I'm gonna wait while they sniff. Just for distance reference there. There we go. Yeah. Alright, we're at about 40 feet now. Here's Dakota again for reference. And we've had several looks directly at him. And Groot is able to, yeah, like that. Look, keep walking, keep moving. Beautiful recovery. That's what I want it to look like. Just like that. He can look, but it's no biggie. Maybe check out his mom for a cookie. Great skills. So we're about 30 feet away now. Here's Dakota. And it's now 9 a.m. on the dot. So it took 15 minutes and 3 woo-woos for us to go from 150 feet to 30 feet. And he's doing great now. He's totally got the name of this game. Nice. It can be a little hard from the side, but he did really well on this turn here. It's very good. And Amy's got lightning fast reflexes, which is really handy. So we're at about 20 feet, maybe 15. Here's Dakota for reference. And that's a long look. What a good baby! I call that giving it a try. He sniffed the ground and he looked at Dakota for a long time. So he was trying it out. I wouldn't say that was confident. There was a lip lick there. But he's definitely coping well. So even though he's happy-uppy, I would not call him comfy yet. So I want to kind of hang here until he can look at us and it's no big deal again like before where he could look like that, but that's longer. There you go. So when it's not as long and he can turn around real easy, that's going to be good for this distance, and then I'll be able to get closer. So we just stopped to sniff the leaf pile. It's cut under his leg. We'll see how he does with being stopped.
Yes, good boy.
Nice. Very good. So now we're definitely close. And Groot is generally either comfy or more interested in sniffs. Here's Dakota for reference again. Nice. And here's Dakota again. All right, let's turn around here. So come here this way, Amy. Don't go that way. There you go. And again, I like to make sure when we turn around, the reactivity doesn't start, just because now we're constantly in front and they're walking toward. So this is beautiful. He can look at us, but he can check in with mom and take treats. That's perfect. So for reference, here's my boy, and there's Groot. So that last bit of distance that we closed and turning around took 5 minutes. It's now 9:05. And he's doing great. I haven't had any woo-woo-woos since turning around, and he can look at us. So Mr. Groot is following nicely. Hi, Dakota. Very good boy. All right, so we're gonna let him say hi.
You wanna say hi?
Yeah,
Good boy. He said, I would like to do that.
I can tell. Come on over.
Yeah, he's like, Mom, you wanna go say hi? Go ahead.
So we're just gonna sniff the butt. Beautiful. 1, 2, 3. Back to you.
Yes, good boy.
Yep. Good boy. And treat and come back. Do it again.
Nice. You wanna go again?
Yeah. Let's do it again. Oh, we're good. Great. All right, that was quick. All right, so we're gonna parallel walk now. And this is just to get him kind of used to Dakota's face in a low stress kind of way. So here's Dakota over here, acting very disinterested. Good boy. And there's Groot, so it's dog, human, dog, so that Groot has a nice big buffer. So Groot just did a shake off, which is lovely, de-stressing. I put Dakota on the inside, doing very well. We lack sticks.
He's very boy. He's very boy.
Very good. And you can let him stay on the inside, that's okay. If he wants to be over here, he can. Yeah, nice, comfy, relaxed. Calm, comfy, neutral. That's what I like.
You two just cause double trouble when you're together. And everything falls apart. Huh? What's up with that? What's up with the moody trouble?
Always moody trouble. Always.
Moody trouble. Double trouble. Double trouble.
Very good.
Double trouble. Isn't that right?
And he's allowed to go over there and ask for space. That's fine.
It's good boy.
It's a good strategy. We don't have to yell at it. We can just walk away if we need a break. Very good. But we still check in. We still take food. Lovely. All right, so now it's 9:10. We've done about 3 minutes of parallel walking together. And Groot is clearly much more relaxed. We're able to get interested in sniffs more than dogs. We're able to look at Dakota's face. Dakota's able to look at my face. All of this is lovely. He's a good boy. So we're gonna do the opposing walking next. All right, so now we're gonna do opposing walking. Yeah, good boy. And here's Dakota being very lovely and neutral. Alrighty, and we're gonna turn around And you kind of stay on your line over here. Dakota. Bye, very good. So yeah, good boy. That face-to-face thing is hard. Dakota went to the opposite side and looked away. But Groot clearly gets a little excited by face-to-face work. So we're just going to do that till it's boring. And he's not being particularly reactive as in vocal, but that level of interest could get him in trouble with other dogs.
Yeah.
Lots of other dogs who are not Dakota might not appreciate being stared at
Yeah.
while we go by.
Hurting
All right, we're gonna go by again. There, nice,
Good boy.
beautiful. So we just don't want him to stare. All right, go ahead and turn. And here's Dakota on the inside now. And we can call away, face to face. Beautiful. Very good, Mr. Groot. All right, so now see if he can do it without treats. Dakota, you're gonna trip me, bud. There you go. So here's Dakota. There's Groot. Very good. And now inside, inside. Come on, Dakota. So face to face.
Who's a good puppy dog?
Yeah! Good. We're gonna do that one more time. Try to keep him on this side if you can. And here's Dakota.
Being on this side.
Good boy.
Nice! That's what I want. He can stay away all by himself. Much better. Okay, stay on this side again. Nice! Here's Dakota. Good job. All right, let's go settle. All right, so here's Dakota hanging out. There's peanuts on the floor. There we go. And here's Groot in Mom's lap,
Yep.
hanging out, happy boy. We only had 3 woo-woo-woos.
Yes.
That was very good.
Yes. Huh. I know. You would like to be all the way up here.
And it was only when we stopped and turned the first time.
Yeah, it's like, hey, something new. Something new that I didn't notice.
Everything else was very, very good and no yelling.
Yep. No yellings. No yellings. I don't think you should eat that either. That's an idiot.
All right. So it lasted about not 2:15. It's 9:15. So it lasted about half an hour's work. And so we're just hanging out, settling now. And Groot's very comfy. And so the next step after this is going to be being able to do it with both of them together. Dakota, too flirty. Too flirty. Hi. And so you said they're worse together
Yeah, like,
by a lot.
yeah. Like, I feel like when I just have one of them at a time, like, it goes really well.
Okay.
But then I think, yeah, Sync is, I think my perception so far is that I think Sync is more on edge when Groot's around.
Okay.
And then if one of them goes off, then it's like,
Game over.
game over, yeah.
Okay.
Where like if a stranger dog barks, then I can totally keep it under control. But if like if like Sync barks or Groot barks, then it's
Yeah.
much harder to keep under control.
So we're going to do one more with both of them next time with Dakota. And then we'll switch dogs, probably would be what I'd like to do.
Yeah.
Any comments about how it went today, or?
No, I think he was a pretty good boy.
He was a great boy.
Yeah.
He was a very good
Pretty
boy.
good boy. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a pretty good boy.
He's so cute. Look how
He's like, now I'm gonna come up here.
Hello.
You guys say hi?
Hello. So sweet.
Yeah. Such a
All
silly
right.
boy.
Great job.
Such a silly boy.